Here I'm going to show you how to use the free transform tool in Photoshop. The transform tool is used to resize, shape, scale and rotate certain parts of your image or your whole image. So again, I'm going to open up an existing picture that I have on my hard drive. Then I'm going to use the marquee tool to select an area of the image. This is the second tool down here. Again, I'm just going to highlight this truck. Then what I'm going to do is I can either go to the edit and free transform option from the menu, or what I prefer to do is just use the shortcut, which is Command and T, or Control T if you're on Windows. Now what you get here, you get this sort of dashed line around the selection that you've made. And what you can do is you can transform this part of the image in a number of different ways. If we hover over one of the squares in the corner, we can click and drag and resize the image in whichever way we like. Another important thing that you might need to remember is if you hold down Shift while doing this, it will keep the image and the selection that you've made in proportion. So that means that when you change one side of it, it will change the other side as well. It means it keeps the image in proportion. So we can scale the size of our option like that. We can move it around just by clicking the image and moving it in our frame. If we hover over the corner of the image, you can see that we get this sort of bent arrow shape. This means that we can rotate our image however we like. Now before you rotate the image, another thing that you might want to be aware of is right in the center here you can see this sort of crosshair. This is the rotation point. So for example, if we rotate now, it will rotate from the center of the selection. If we move this crosshair, you can see that it rotates from a different point. So it's like creating an anchor point for how you want to rotate your image. When you're happy with how you've transformed your image, you can just click enter or just click the tick box along the top here. And there we go, we've transformed our image.